for the roll off. 2, and roll off. 2, 3, 4.
meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me, like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. I can come if like a ship on its passage, like a wind of the sea, stream that meets a sea dropped by a bird in the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. Because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for
Lincoln High School class of 2020, family, friends, patrons, anybody out there watching this video. I'm Eric Inger, Superintendent of Lake City Public Schools. Lincoln High School class of 2020. Wow, what a year. The coronavirus has greatly impacted your senior year and all of our lives. Things certainly didn't end the way we were all hoping they would and expecting they would. That's for sure. But what I want you to know is I am sure we will get through this together. Better times are ahead. As I thought about what to say to all of you today, so many emotions went through me. Those emotions range from one end of the spectrum to the other, from sorrow to excitement and everything in between. As I focused on these emotions, the one I felt the most and wanted to share with you today is gratitude. Why gratitude, you may ask? With all that the coronavirus has and continues to do to our lives, why gratitude? I think it's because I am truly thankful that today we are able to recognize and celebrate the graduation of the Lincoln High School class of 2020. Something that was always a given, but in these times no longer so. Sure, our ceremony is very unique, and we are unable to do many of our traditional graduation-related festivities, especially being together, but nonetheless, today we celebrate the class of 2020. As a class, the Lincoln High School class of 2020 is one of our finest. You've excelled both academically and in co-curricular activities. I, like many of you, hopefully all of you, have so many special memories over the years of the class of 2020. I'm also extremely proud of the class of 2020 for all that you've done to carry on the tradition of excellence at Lake City Public Schools. For all of this, I am truly grateful. Graduates, I want to ask each of you to try to focus on what this day is, what this ceremony is. instead of focusing on what it is not, or what you expected or thought it would be. I feel when we try to compare what we're doing here today to what we expected to be doing, that gratitude for what it is can get lost. My fear is your expectations of what this day and ceremony was supposed to be like will rob your gratitude for what it is. James Clear, author of the book Atomic Habits, offers the following definition of expectations. Expectations, you try to predict the future and restrict your happiness to one outcome. He goes on to say, we should instead anticipate, but don't expect. Anticipation he defines as excited for what the future holds, but you're not trying to control it. Always be excited about the possibilities, never feel entitled to them. So it is with great anticipation that I look forward to the future for the Lincoln High School class of 2020. Exactly what that future holds or may look like, I cannot be certain. But I anticipate each of you finding your path that leads you to your goal, regardless of the unknown challenges you're sure to face. I want you to anticipate making it work. Anticipate overcoming any and all obstacles. Anticipate finding a way, not an excuse. Anticipate a bright future. Be strong, Lincoln High School class of 2020. Congratulations, continue to make us proud, and go Tigers.
Thank you, Mr. Anger, and also welcome to all the graduates, parents, family members, and friends here today for the 2020 commencement ceremony at Lincoln High. In your commencement program, you'll notice markings that represent various accomplishments from the class of 2020. Students with a cumulative GPA between 3.25 and 3.49 are graduating with honors and wearing a white cord. Those with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.74 are graduating with high honors and are wearing a gold cord. And finally, those with a GPA at 3.75 and above will graduate with highest honors and are wearing a purple cord today. Class speakers were chosen by the senior class from a list of students graduating with highest honors. This year's class speakers, as chosen by their classmates, are Charles Johnson, Mason West, and Tori Oliver. In addition to the tiered honor system, Lincoln also recognized students as Socratic Challenge Scholars. Any senior who has maintained a 3.25 cumulative GPA, along with taking at least 3 AP or concurrent college courses at Lincoln, have earned this recognition. This year we have a school record, 38 seniors who have earned this prestigious recognition. These students are wearing an orange cord today and are also listed in your program. At our annual awards ceremony, we recognize students in grades 9 through 12 for service to their community. At commencement, we recognize students who have accumulated at least 300 hours during their high school career. The class of 2020 has 6 students achieve this recognition: Elijah Ender, Amber Gillette, Julia Coplin, Brenna Nelson, Nash Nelson, and Phoebe Nelson. Congratulations to these students. I would now like to introduce our first class speaker. Charles Quinn Johnson is the son of Ann and Tom Johnson. Charles is a member of the Lincoln High School National Honor Society and has been recognized as a commended student in the National Merit Scholar Program. He is graduating as a Socratic Challenge Scholar, taking 6 AP or concurrent college courses at Lincoln. Charles has been involved in soccer, track, and Nordic Ski Club. He is very active in our band and choir programs at Lincoln, playing in jazz, marching band, and bro canto, as well as concert band and concert choir. Charles is also involved in Key Club, speech, student council, math league, and the all-school play. In his spare time, Charles enjoys practicing music, reading, biking, running, watching YouTube, and spending times with family and friends. His plans after graduation are to attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where he is undecided on a major, but interested in engineering. Please give a warm welcome to class speaker, Charles Johnson.
Hello, my name is Charles Johnson, but most of you already know that. I've been with many of you guys since the very beginning. Ever since kindergarten, I've seen your guys' faces 7 hours a day, 5 hours a week. Although we may not like to admit it, we were pretty cute kids. Nowadays, our cute factor has worn off a bit. All of us have changed since our Bluffview days, some more than others. We've grown beards, we've grown taller, our voices have matured alongside our minds. I've seen the kids I played with tag with on the playground become the young men and women I see today. When we were in 6th grade, we went to St. Mary's on a field trip of sorts. There, members from the high school spent time with us for the day. These high schoolers, in my mind, were no different from the adults who taught us in the classroom. I looked up to them in awe, in wonder. If anyone's got life figured out, it has to be these guys. Although they were only high school juniors and seniors, they might as well have been 50 years older than me. These guys can drive cars. They have to be mature. Now, I'm older than some of those high schoolers were when they visited us in 6th grade. Although I'm technically an adult, I still feel like a child. And in many ways, I hope that all of us still retain some of those childlike characteristics into adulthood and beyond. May we continue to have a childlike sense of wonder, where everything seems magical and exciting. May we continue to have a childlike imagination, where anything is possible and nothing can stop us. May we continue to have a child's kindness, where people aren't strangers or friends I haven't made yet. A lot has changed since kindergarten. Bluffview itself has changed quite a bit from when I was a student there. This past year, I had the opportunity to volunteer at Tiger Time, and after volunteering, I would walk around the halls, looking at the old classrooms I remembered so clearly, and seeing a room that looked alien to me. Sometimes I think that we idealize the past. We idealize our memories. We can long to go back to a place that no longer exists. We can cling to memories that are fading away. We can remember friends from our past and look at those same people today and see strangers. Like Bluffview, all of us will continue to grow and change. I know that for some of us, especially parents, that we may want time to stop so that parents can be with their baby boys or girls for just a little bit longer, so that we students can spend just a few more nights out with our friends. But these memories, these past experiences are just that, memories. At some point, we must say goodbye to these places of our past, to these friends, and look forward towards the future, to form new memories, new experiences, new friends. I get scared sometimes looking into the future. It just seems so uncertain. But I shouldn't be too worried. I believe the future is bright. There is a saying stating we should invest in our children because they are the future. Not many years ago, we were those children. We are the future. Bluffview and Lincoln High have been the first stepping stones, paving the rest of our lives. It is time for us to go forth into the world to bring our strength, our wisdom, our kindness. For some of you watching this may be the first time you see my face, have heard my voice. For some, it may be the last. If that's the case, I want to leave with these parting words. Class of 2020, for over a decade, you have been my friends, my family. Some have left us over the years, some have joined. Whenever we hopped along for the ride, we leave together, unified, as graduates of Lincoln High. I've grown up with you guys, so it will be weird to see our paths diverge. You guys have impacted my life more than I can put into words. And for that, I say thank you.
Mason Lee West is the son of Paula and Lonnie West. Mason is a member of the Lincoln High School National Honor Society. He's graduating as a Socratic Challenge Scholar, taking 5 AP and concurrent courses at Lincoln. He's been involved in football, wrestling, and baseball, where he's been a team captain in all 3 sports, earning all-conference honorable mention in wrestling. Mason is also in BPA, TLP, our teen leadership program, and is also a TLP captain. He is active in our choir programs at Lincoln, playing in bro canto and concert choir. Mason also was our school's Excel Award winner. In his spare time, Mason loves to watch and play sports. He works at the marina and loves to play video games with the boys and hang out with his friends. His plans after graduation are to attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. Please give a warm welcome to class speaker, Mason West.
Hello, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Mason West, and I was selected as one of the 3 speakers at commencement today. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Berg, Mr. Iberg, Mr. Enger, Mr. Heisey, and all those who have helped put together this crazy graduation commencement ceremony for all of us seniors. It goes to show how much the staff at Lincoln truly cares for us. Now, on to the speech. We all came into the high school in 7th grade, nervous, not knowing what to expect. We were the fresh meat, the lowest on the totem pole. We were the dreaded Sevies. 7th grade year, although scary, did create a lot of firsts for us. It was our first time switching teachers every day. It was our first time without recess. It was our first time playing organized sports. And who could forget that first sunlight dance for homecoming? All 78 pounds of me couldn't wait to go tear it up on the dance floor. 7th grade year flew by like a blur, and before we knew it, we were done with our first year at the high school and on to the 8th grade. For most of us, 8th grade year came with a lot of change. We changed teachers, we changed coaches, and most of our bodies started to change, if you know what I'm saying. It was the year we could pick our first elective classes, the year some people might have found their special someone, or even make a varsity basketball team for the first time. Nate Heisey. But overall, we all knew we couldn't wait for the 8th grade year to be over. We wanted to officially be part of the high school. We wanted to be freshmen. Freshman year rolled around and we were all excited. We were no longer the kids of the school, but we weren't really top dogs yet either. We were in that weird, awkward stage where we didn't know who we were. Freshman year was pretty fun though. We got to be more involved in the school. We could join clubs, participate in homecoming and snow day activities, and who could forget the 9th grade retreat where we literally smashed our fears with our fists. All of us remember the struggles of the Romeo and Juliet unit in Miss Zebarth's English class as well. For most of us, freshman year was pretty tough, but we persevered into the 10th grade. We hit the age where we thought we were old enough to have some freedom, but our parents really didn't think so. It was the year we could take our first college classes. It was also the year most of us struggled in those college classes. Every single person in the AP Lang gang knows what I'm talking about. It was the first year we could finally drive and get a new car. It was also possibly the first year we could get into our first car crash just a month after getting our driver's license. It might have even been the first year we could attend our first prom. Even though sophomore year was fun, we all knew junior year should be better. It was the year where school became more fun, but a little bit more important and more stressful at the same time. People in Mr. Fox's APUSH class knows what I'm talking about. Most of us might not have passed that test, but we all knew how to make a pretty boring class a lot of fun. It was also the year people started to look up to us as leaders throughout the school and throughout the community. It was the year a lot of us cracked the starting lineup in our sports teams for the first time. I mean, who could forget the boys basketball team making it to state that year? That was awesome. That spring, we all took the biggest test of our lives, the dreaded ACT test. After that test, we all started to think to the future of what we might do after leaving the walls of Lincoln. But before we could start talking about all that, we were most importantly looking forward to senior year, the year that's supposed to be perfect and magical, the year we are top dogs, the year we are #1 on the totem pole. This fall started off great for most of us. We grinded in school for the most part and grinded in athletics as well. The volleyball team went on a playoff run to remember, taking the best team in state to 5 games. The cross-country teams were steady as always, yet again qualifying for state. Both the girls and boys soccer teams had great seasons as well. And who could forget about the football team beating Lourdes for the first time in 15 years? If you bring that up to Mr. Heisey, he might start to cry. It was a great night for almost everybody, except Derek Mikey. I'm sorry about that, it was just an accident. Homecoming came along and we kicked the snot out of the juniors in Powder Puff, and overall had a great homecoming week. Finally, school started to feel like a drag, and the senior slide for some of us had begun. Christmas break came around and everybody could see the end was in sight. We had 1 semester left to go. So like usual, we kept on grinding. We grinded in school and our extracurriculars as well. We dominated the HVL in basketball, wrestling, and dance yet again. Both the choirs and bands were also on track as well, making great music for their upcoming concerts. Oh, and don't let me forget about the speech team. They were on a tear before the dreaded day occurred. The day none of us will ever forget. Our last day of high school inside Lincoln, and we didn't even know it. On that day, the world hit us with a low blow. A blow so devastating the entire country had to shut down. A pandemic that wreaks havoc all across the world. The pandemic benched all of us for the next 2 weeks as our staff figured out what the best possible way for us to continue was. We then finished out what was supposed to be a memorable 2 months of school online. A lot of us missed out on spring sports, spring choir and band concerts, senior prom, and countless other memories. But that's not what today is about. Today is a celebration for all the great memories we made as a class, for graduating high school. So, if you are going to remember anything from this speech, remember this. Don't remember your high school career from these past 2 months. Remember it for what it really was, the good, the bad, the ugly. Remember the blood, the sweat, and tears you poured into your schoolwork, your extracurriculars, and your sports. But most importantly, remember all the amazing memories you have made with your friends, your family, your coaches, and the teachers over these past 6 years, because that's what high school is really all about. Tigers forever. Thank you. Row the boat, Ski-U-Mah, go Gophers.
Tori Ray Oliver is the daughter of Tracy and Andy Oliver. Tori is a 3-year member of the Lincoln High School National Honor Society. She is a Socratic Challenge scholar, taking 5 AP or concurrent courses at Lincoln while maintaining a perfect 4.0 GPA through her school years. Tori was one of the Patton Scholarship Award winners for Lake City. She has participated in our TLP, Math League, BPA, and Key Club. Tori is also a junior-senior class officer. Tori plays volleyball and is also a basketball manager, was also in track and field in the spring. She's been very active in our band programs at Lincoln, participating in jazz and concert band. Tori is also a member of the speech team. In her spare time, Tori enjoys reading, biking, hiking, traveling, and spending time with friends and family. Her plans after high school are to attend Drake University, where she will pursue a degree in advertising and marketing. Please give a warm welcome to class speaker, Tori Oliver.
Every good story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Family, friends, teachers, students, you've already heard about how the class of 2020 got their start and the things that have happened along the way. But today I have the honor of telling you about the end of our story. Coincidentally, endings always make me a little sad, so before we get to the real ending that we're celebrating today with graduation, I'd like to talk about a different last. If you ask any high schooler about the last day of class, they will either smile and tell you that they got to watch movies all day, or they will look utterly exhausted and explain that they took 3 finals. For me, the last day of school always meant the monumental task of cleaning out my locker. Those of you who don't even know where your locker was these last several years can't relate. But anyone who had the unfortunate pleasure of having a locker near mine can attest that I was the kid who every year had to pull the trash can next to my locker to empty out my many things that I accumulated over the 9 months of school. My parents would tell you it's because I'm a hoarder, but I prefer the term collector. I like to keep little things that seem insignificant to others but hold a special place in my heart. Now I'm sure that many of you have no problem recognizing that graduation and commencement are in fact very special. Today we hold in our hearts the special moments, milestones, memories, and friends we've collected along the way. Just like high school, each graduate's road to getting here was different. Thus, commencement is significant to each one of the graduating seniors in different ways. Personally, that's what I find so special and so powerful about today. Each one of the seniors graduating has come from a different place. They have different passions and a variety of strengths and struggles that are uniquely their own. However, Lincoln was the place that brought us all together as a class. It's here that we formed friendships, became teams, learned life lessons, and made memories that will last a lifetime. But today, high school and everything that has happened, the place and the people that we've been for the last 6 years of our lives, it all comes to an end. Starting today, our paths will head in 100 different directions, taking us to colleges across the country, into trade programs, the military, the workforce, and on countless new adventures. From this moment on, time will pass so quickly as it has the years we've been together. We'll grow up, fill jobs that don't even exist yet, start families, move across the country and around the world. We'll achieve our wildest dreams thanks to everything that we've learned and accomplished in our time at Lincoln. Everything will change, except for the fact that together we are the class of Lincoln High 2020. We are individuals who were born into the world during the time of 9/11 and whose high school years ended in the midst of a global pandemic. And yet, here we are. We are resilient, strong, adaptive, forward-thinking, immensely talented, creative people. And years from now, we will be remembered not just for the monumental circumstances that have defined our lives thus far, but what we do from this point on. The way in which we chase our dreams and the kindness with which we treat others. I'd like to wish all of the graduates success in the next steps of their lives, and extend a thank you to the community of Lake City and to all the parents, siblings, friends, teachers, and classmates acting as support systems for this year's group of seniors. Thank you.
Thank you to our class speakers. Over the years, Lincoln High School has been very fortunate to have the opportunity to have numerous foreign exchange students come to our school and community. When this occurs, we have a tradition of a flag exchange at our commencement ceremony. We present each student with an American flag, and in turn, that student presents Lincoln High School with a flag from their country. School board members will assist in this exchange. Each United States flag that is provided by the school is donated by the Lake City American Legion Auxiliary. This year we have one foreign exchange student, Jennifer Azzori, from Italy. We will be providing Jennifer with our American flag during the roll call of graduates. We are very grateful for the opportunity Jennifer has given our school and community to meet her and better understand a student from another culture and country. We wish Jennifer the best of luck in her future. Before I present the class of 2020 at Lincoln High School, I would like to make a few comments about this excellent class. COVID-19 put a twist on the end of our school year, but the class of 2020 is very talented and has accumulated so many wonderful accomplishments. I want to share some of those with you at this time. 48 students are graduating with honors, a school record, in half the class. As previously mentioned, 38 students are graduating as Socratic Challenge Scholars, also a school record. We have 30 seniors, members of our National Honor Society. We have one commended National Merit Scholar. Athletically, the class has many incredibly gifted athletes and teams. 60% of the class earned a varsity letter. Many state tournament teams and appearances and athletes are found in this talented class. The class of 2020 is also very creative, a class that is loaded with talented singers, artists, actors, and musicians. Each year I send out an email to teachers at the end of the year and ask them to give me 3 words to describe the class of 2020. Here are some of the most common responses. Goofy, competitive in a good way, close, drip, hands-on, memorable, fun, ambitious, kind-hearted, talented, resilient, leaders, involved, high-achieving, creative, and finally, optimistic. Class of 2020, it is this word, optimistic, that I want to leave you with today. You have not had the spring of your senior year that you thought you were going to have. Yet your optimistic nature has helped you accept and thrive in this moment. You're getting to experience something that no other high school graduate will ever get, and the entire class of 2020 throughout the world is in the same boat. Because of this, I think you have learned to better appreciate the memories and experiences that you will have throughout your lifetime. And this will help make your life more meaningful to you. I want to end by sharing 5 thoughts with you, thoughts that I believe are crucial to find happiness and success in your life. Number 1, My favorite saying is no deposit, no return. You will get out of life, relationships, work, and people what you put into it. Make deposits, and you will reap the rewards. Number 2, live today in a way that you will respect tomorrow. Be conscious of social media and know what you put out there is with you forever. Number 3, life will be tough. You will have tough times. COVID-19 is just one such example, but there will be many more. Your optimistic nature and positive attitude will help you overcome any difficult time you have. Always remember this. Number 4, respect and care for others. Always remember that your relationships and memories with others are what matter most and what lasts the longest. And finally, reach beyond your grasp, find your purpose, find your passion. Be great at what you are good at, and work to make the world a better place. Congratulations to the class of 2020. We are very proud of you and very excited to see what the future holds. Good luck to you all.
Class of 2020, congratulations on your graduation from Lincoln High School and all that you've accomplished and all that you've done for our school and community. All right, particularly to all the football guys, thanks for everything. Gonna miss you a whole bunch. Good luck to all you in your future endeavors. Take care.
Hey seniors, I just wanted to take a minute to congratulate you on all of your accomplishments over the years. Watching you from the 6-year-olds that I had in first grade grow up to 18-year-olds who are graduating from high school, I'm super proud of you. You've been a very fun grade to watch, learn, and grow. You've had a lot of things come your way that you've had to deal with, and you've always stuck together. I'm super proud of you, and I can't wait to watch you go on in life and make all your dreams come true.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You have bright and promising futures. I cannot wait to see all the wonderful things you are going to achieve.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Best of luck in your future. We know that you will continue to make us proud.
Class of 2020, for those of you who spent first grade with me, 174 days together, these were your aspirations back then. Although they might not be your aspirations today, I do hope your dreams come true. And remember to be kind and empathetic on your journey into adulthood, because that's what I tried to teach you way back when. Congratulations.
As you graduate from high school, here's to your new dreams, new possibilities, and new tomorrows. Congratulations to the Lincoln High School class of 2020.
To the class of 2020, congratulations on your graduation, and best of luck with the many opportunities ahead. I hope that as you set out to make a positive difference in the world, you always remember to keep a positive attitude and give your best effort in all that you do. Best of luck. Take care.
Hi seniors, I just want to stop by and say congratulations. I'm really proud of you guys. I wish we could be celebrating in a different way. Unfortunately, we cannot. Make sure you guys enjoy next year wherever you end up, and good luck. Enjoy it. It's going to fly by.
Hello, class of 2020. I am so happy I got the pleasure of teaching many of you throughout your high school years. Some of you I had for 3 years in a row. I like to say good luck, and I'm glad I got to know many of you throughout the years, and congrats.
Class of 2020, holy moly, you made it. I have 3 pieces of advice for you. Live your life like a proton. Be positive when surrounded by negatives. You matter unless you multiply yourself by the speed of light. Then you energy. The more energy you put into a bond, the harder it is to break. Thank you for the smiles, laughter, good tears, and memories. Best wishes, class of 2020, in all your future adventures.
It has been a joy to watch you grow since you first walked in the doors here at Bluffview Elementary. You are an incredible class, and I look forward to seeing what you do next in the world. Congratulations.
Hey seniors, congratulations on your graduation. Thank you for all the memories, and take care of yourselves.
Hello, graduates. Good luck on your next chapter.
I want to say congratulations to all the students of the 2020 graduating class. It's been my greatest honor to have been your teacher for the past 6 years. I want to wish you all the best of luck with all future endeavors, and always remember your home is right here in Lake City. Go Tigers!
Congratulations, class of 2020. So proud of all of you. I've been watching you since first grade and sixth grade and all the way through. I'm so excited to see where your next path takes you. Keep up the great work. Congratulations.
All right, class of 2020, if you see something that needs to be done, just do it yourselves. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. Get it done. And congratulations to the class of 2020. May your future be bright.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Take 32. I hope you follow your dreams and become your own individual. Best of luck, Miss Buck.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Best wishes. I'll miss all of you.
Hey, class of 2020. How are you muffins? Heisman here. It's kind of hard for me to kind of sum up what I would like to say to you guys and gals. I've known so many of you for so long. Vast majority of you guys, especially you boys, I've known you since you were 2-3 years old, getting together with my son. A lot of you had my wife in class, coached a lot of you guys in Little League Baseball, other sports. I've had so many of you in my classes. You guys have been around the house. And it's really tough to say goodbye because I've known you guys for so long, and this wasn't really how I expected it all to end. I guess it's the same for everybody. But out of, I guess, frustration and disappointment, people achieve great things. And so for the class of 2020, your future's all before you. I guess maybe some of you now realize that life can take stuff away very quick, but you can use this opportunity to set new goals, new adventures, and new experiences. And so, class of 2020, I'm sure I'll see you guys around in the years to come, and I hope you all the best. I'll see you guys tomorrow and next week at graduation, and celebrate your success, and Godspeed.
Congratulations, seniors. I got to know a lot of you in 4th grade in my classroom, also on the JV basketball team, and a special shout out to the senior volleyball girls that won over 60 games in their 3 and 4 years in the program.
The class of 2020 was a class in which I started my Lake City teaching career with when they were in 9th grade. Although I did not have most of you, the students that I did have, I have created a very strong bond with, and I will miss you very much. I am very proud of you. You did it. Congratulations. I wish you the best in all of your future endeavors.
Congratulations, class of 2020. May your lives be filled with happiness, laughter, kindness, and of course, music. Because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Best wishes to you all.
People come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them.
good afternoon, parents, community members, family, friends, and students in the graduating class of 2020. Welcome to the second portion of our commencement ceremony, our roll call of graduates. We will now begin the roll call of graduates as I officially present the class of 2020 by conferring their diplomas. Lake City School Board, faculty, parents, relatives, and friends of these graduates. On behalf of the high school faculty, it is my privilege to present to you the graduating class of 2020. They have met the requirements for graduation or attendance as set forth by the state of Minnesota and the Lake City School District. School Board member Jack Roll will assist by handing out diplomas. Our senior class officers will have the honor of reading the names of graduating seniors. Again, congratulations and best of luck to the Lincoln High School class of 2020. At this time, Senior Class President Martin James Greer should now come forward to receive his diploma.
Jacob Wayne Allen. Jennifer Azzori. Leah Ann Bauer. Jackson Philip Berg. Olivia Catherine Berger. Emma Jean Brunkel. Courtney Arden Vanderveen Brunt. Cody Edward Buck. Johanna Claire Hunnison. Austin Olivia Cox. Jack Loris Cronin. Ashlyn Christine Dudley.
Elsie Rose Weinrich.
Thank you all and congratulations to the class of 2020. The third portion of our commencement ceremony will start at 3 o'clock. Reverse parade on 10th Street near Underwood Park. All graduates, please be seated at 2:55. And finally, today is the last day of Mr. Jim Klennert. We're gonna all honk. If you're listening on the radio, honk for Mr. Klennert. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you all. We'll see you at the reverse parade.
Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a sea